when you and the boys see a heat girl in a Star Wars shirt. So this is how democracy eyes, with thunderous applause. The sarcasm of a soldier, the delusion of a dreamer, the smugness of a shipper. Finn and Rose landed on Canto Bight. Should we keep watching? No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again. German generals in World War II after Hitler's dealt. Bruh, I'm not the commander, he's the commander. My friend, hey, I never asked you, but are you more of a Barb's guy or a booty guy? Me, if one is to understand the great mystery, one must study all its aspects. Han Solo 5 minutes, after realizing he's got a full amnesty, no functional government, and a cargo hold full of dealt sticks nobody will miss. And here's a picture of me in higher ground. You were in higher ground. You? What if Darth Vader trained Anakin Skywalker? Every Star Wars fans. Yes, I shot first. Here too. Shot first. Shot first here too. But who's counting? Back away. I will deal with this Jedi slime myself. Your move. I accuse you of treason against the Grand Army of the Republic. Jess, what the duck are you talking about? Sadistic uncle. High school dropout cousin. No bullshit dad. Annoying toddler sibling. Fat ace grandma. NFL fans looking at the Chiefs 022 record. Visible happiness. Size. Propaganda will only get you so far. You need a radical insurgency you can count on. Count on for what? You need Gorman rebels you can depend on to do the wrong thing. Da boys after sharpening both sides of our pencils. The people have spoken, and the people want a series where every episode covers 1 hour of a single shift aboard a superstar destroyer, the Pete. What do you call the best new Star Wars pilot? Wookiee of the Year. Arg. Grant Anakin the rank of Master. Or, draw 25. Mace Windu. When you play Minecraft, then you lose all your diamonds to the lava. Climb up from the hole Palpatine made me fall in. Use the Force to bring back Rey and kiss her. Die. Die. Hello Peter. General Octavius. You are a bold one. Oh, I thought you were dead. My death was greatly exaggerated. The Disney Star Wars sequels are the best Star Wars trilogy. Change my mind. He's too stupid to be left alive. Join the Empire. We have unlimited cookies. I'm down. One does not simply watch 6 Star Wars movies in a day, fans. When you realize The Mandalorian came after the sequels, thus it is a prequel. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. That moment when Baby Yoda gets slapped. He protect. He attack. But most importantly, he strikes back. I just realized the Sith may be based on the Irish mythology of the Cid, pronounced she, supernatural beings with magical abilities, like the Banshee. In Scotland, Cid is spelled Sith, still pronounced she, and George Lucas has Scottish in his ancestry. So you're telling me, you think The Phantom Menace is the best Star Wars movie? I'm sorry but, you're gonna have to die. Me explaining to my principal why we need to teach Star Wars lore to the class. Star Wars lore. Star Wars if nobody missed. Rise of Skywalker. Sith Troopers. Lando Calrissian. Palpatine saying do it. There are stories about the old days of EMS, the dinosaurs who invented the profession. How even basic EMTs had great skill in rapid diagnosis, and didn't have owls to back them up most of the time. It's true. All of it. Messa Darth Jar Jar. Mess joined Dad Darkside we so have cookies. Patience my friend, everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Really? You just ranked The Dark Knight or Star Wars above Lord of the Rings? I won't even explain why you can't rank them over my precious movies. I'm just whining to maintain their status quo. Yes. The Jedi and the Republic are using a slave army to battle an independence revolt against a corrupt government. Their enemy may be a fascist corporatocracy ruled by a Sith Lord, but the other guy being wrong and an asshole doesn't automatically make you right. He's out of line, but he's right. Florida man. People who think the prequels were bad movies. Being crazy. When you call for Order 66 at McDonald's by saying CQ to Order 66 and the guy about to order says understood and starts shooting everyone inside. Peace is not something to vote for. Who'd say no, right? Yes, you're so. What do you think about Star Wars? On average, Star Wars shows are better than Star Wars movies. Luke throws away lightsaber. Jedi scram. That would have made a fine addition to my collection. Norm is enjoying Disney Star Wars movies. Hardcore Star Wars fans who understand the hero's journey and the importance of myth in civilization. My ship can hit warp 7. That's cute. My Falcon can make the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. Give a man a $20 video game. He will play for a while. Give a man a $2.49 Lego game, and he will play for a lifetime. You need a mask to stay alive. No, I refuse. Son of a butch. Mace Windu, we do not grant you the rank of Master. Anakin, so you have chosen doubt. Casual fans excited to see Luke. Fans who know what happens to his temple. No. Lego Con is terrible. Panic. They have a Star Wars section. Calm. They reveal sets instead of a game, and it's still terrible. Panic. I feel bad for the custodians on the Delta Star, who have to clean the bathroom. Disney Plus should have a what if series for every franchise. Change my mind. Han's child was in the last Star Wars movie. Maybe Chewbacca's is next. The teacher, why are you laughing? Me, nothing rail. Desperate for help with the Kermit robot clones. Just take the cookie and join us. Canary makes a pact with the dark side. Me and the boys join a slow motion walk-in. Police now selling speed in this area. You have become the very thing you swore to destroy. My friend, I cried when Padme died. How can you not? Do you even have emotion? Me, I don't have such weaknesses. Which one do you think is the cutest? Versus. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you let the child go now, that will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Teacher, you can't hear pictures. Me. Kid drowns in chocolate river. Oompa Loompas. Boba Fett is better as a Star Wars character in canon, comics and The Mandalorian than the original trilogy. Change my mind. What did you say about the prequels? I'm sorry sir, I meant no distress. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Kara. When Boba Fett takes off his helmet and says we need to have a talk about me and your mom, sport. Obi-Wan after murdering someone with a blaster. So uncivilized. That depends on what you mean by civilized. How to keep people away from you. Consistent dramatic coughing. How it started. How it's going. Media. I hated the sequel series and I will kill who liked it. Me, who liked it despite their flaws. Lightsabers in movies or TV shows. Lightsabers in comic books or novels. Lightsabers in video games. Luke, I have something for you. Your father's stick. He kneecapped quite a few back in the days of the Mailman Wars. Hello there. I shall grant you a warrior's delt. Prepare. Airline pilots landing at Lax report a guy in jetpack flying alongside them. I gotta get one of those. I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. The only reason people watch The Mandalorian is because of Baby Yoda. Change my mind. What adults see. What kids see. Anime fans. Star Wars fans. Loving Star Wars visions. Drama. Me. All my friends. Remember when Star Wars was great without having to push agendas? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Anakin. Pepsi tastes awful. From my point of view, Coke tastes awful. Well then you are lost. My taste buds have the high ground. when you touch someone's leg in Marco Polo after looking for an hour. I can feel you. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it. Breaking news. Jabba the Hutt, the once thought dead Chime boss, was spotted trying to steal a car in Italy. Breaking news. Please contact the Tatooine Police Department if you have any knowledge of his whereabouts. How to beat a worm at security tag. He's too dangerous to be left alive. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. False dichotomy. There are more than 2 options. The prequels are boring. That Star Destroyer's disabled. I want the highest kill streak. I said the highest kill streak. Perfection. Person who started Cupid, ICE, literally the whole world. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. A long time ago, in a galaxy far far away. Breaking Bad. The perfect description of a Stormtroopers doesn't exist. I would say Urane's answer, but answer actually kills people. No one can kill a Jedi. Ironic. Billy, what have you done? I like the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and thought Rey was a strong female character. Shoot them again. And again. Keep shooting. He can see things before they happen. It's a Jedi trait. What if I told you the Senate was now under the control of a Sith Lord? Say Star Trek and Star Wars are basically the same thing again. Say it again. I dare you. J.J. Abrams when making The Rise of Skywalkers. Do I really look like a guy with a plan? Kids, violence is never the answer. The Rise of Skywalker is the best Star Wars film. Why does Disney own me? Disney owns all. 1977. I want to explore every planet and save the galaxy. 2017. Get off my private island. I have the Force. Prove it. Gets called a piece of junk by everyone. Survives every battle. Wheel the lanes. Sit in chairs all day. Me, I like weapons. Friend, why? Me, weapons are part of my religion. I find your lack of lamb sauce disturbing. When duos, personalities, couldn't possibly be more opposite. Baby Snorlax. Baby Shark. Baby Yoda. I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, it's irritating. And it gets everywhere. It gets everywhere. Carl. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. Those with muscles and those with support wires. In the Force, a disturbance has been felt. It says here I get a lightsaber. Upon us, desperate times we have. Friend, Metallica is a bad band. Me, we thinking friend choices. When you're human don't pet you once. I'm going to the dark side. Do sci-fi hippies look at the stars at night and think, make Trek, not wars? The most feared and talented bounty hunter in the galaxy gets taken down by a guy who could barely see. If you spoil Rise of Skywalker, I will find you and I will kill you. You turned my fans against me. You have done that yourself. Tooted I did. In a galaxy far far away. When you press a big red button and you feel as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced and you fear something terrible has happened. Before they were the Force priestesses, they were them. Turns on radio. Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Excellent. Me going to school in 2019. Me going to school in 2020. Star Wars fans when they hear Anakin's dark deeds. Avatar The Last Airbender when they hear Leads from the Vine. Who are the most sentimental characters in all fiction? Stormtroopers. They keep missing us. Luke, get off your video game and play outside. No. You killed my father. No, I'm your father. Luke, come with me to the Imperial talent night. We'll show the guys the trick with your hand. You know, there's a good reason Ben Kenobi cut you out of his will. It's $1.50 beer night. Unfortunately, all the mugs at the lodge are right-handed. And I'm underage. No, me and the boys in a Nerf war. Them thinking I'm on their team. Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? Me and the boys killing them with Nerf bullets. That man's will is free from God's control. Proof says he has. To a narrative text not discussing the will, again taken I am. Emerging Cupid variant BA2, more infectious and friendly, reportedly related to BB8. Do you remember when Star Wars movies were actually good and not taken over by a money-loving Disney? Pepperidge Farm remembers, but a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. When they kill Boba Fett, panic. When he alive, calm. He have no hair, panic. Good in-depth theory, but to me the tragedy was the loss of the Raven Crest. Wait till you hear about the Razor Crest. The Raven Crest. The beacons are lit, the Wookiees call for aid, and the Jedi will answer. 2020 me, things will be better in 2021. 2021, somehow, the Taliban returned. Join me to the dark side. Dark side you say, clearly haven't seen the light have you? Me, goes to the dimly lit, but still sightable side. You're sure there isn't anything of value left on board? Not enough for you to barter with? I'll just steal the hyperdrive from Watto then. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Even so, we still don't grant you the rank of master. You can still be on the council though. 30 awkward child stars who turned out insanely heat. You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of state. This is outrageous. This is unfair. How can you be an incorporated unorganized territory and not a state? Evolution is stupid. If human is evolved from monkeys, that means we gave up the high ground. So uncivilized. When my siblings destroy my Lego Millennium Falcon. Ben Solo has a bad dream. Try and kill Ben Solo in his sleep. Why would Ben turn on me? Bro, the Jedi must end. Hard to swallow pills. Writers aren't obligated to follow fan theories or headcanon. Films can subvert expectations and be good. The Empire Strikes Back did that back in 1980. Adaptations can be different from the source material. Fans of the latter aren't the only ones who matter. Teacher says, invite a friend. Me, all my friends are heathens. Upgrade. Duck go back. When many people are with their different ships, and you still have faith that Finn and Rey end up together. When you're in quarantine and already ate 3 packages of Oreos. I want more, and I know I shouldn't. George Lucas, okay, so the light side lightsaber colors are green and blue. Samuel L. Jackson, I'm gonna stop you right there. Darth Maul warns Ahsoka about Order 66. Panic. Everything is fine. When they captured Maul. Calm. Captain Rex CQ'd Order 66. Panic. 3-dimension storylines and characters. Star Wars. Disney. The safest motorcycle in the world. It wouldn't hit anything. Disney after they released Solo, a Star Wars story. In terms of money, we have no money. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Well, now you have the lava ground. Teacher, why are you laughing? Me, nothing. My brain, pie fighter. Girls with hair like this have a 100% chance of kicking your ace. Spider-Man is busy watching The Mandalorian. I'm just stealing his spot and sitting here eating. So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. That damned smile. Me, I should go to sleep. I have school tomorrow. Me at 3 AM. What if Anakin likes sand? Star Wars theory. When my mom almost gets a house and packs up. Her to me and my brother. We were on the verge of greatness. She tells us that her survey for the house wasn't approved. We were this close. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Star Wars. References. The rest of the world, to America. Having trouble with your selection? And country in general? America and its selection. America, to the rest of the world. No, no problem. Why? When the innocent kid beats up the bully, teacher, he can't do that. Someone shoot him. When your teacher asks you to read page 174 of To Kill a Mockingbird, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. When you're ordered to be under the command of a Jedi, and she is not that good looking, not like the simulations. If I ever had love for you, I just want you to know, if you are not with me, then you are my enemy. Always 2 cloves of garlic there are, no more, no less. There is now a Star Wars bouncy house. Invest. You may join the world, but I do not grant you the rank of creative. How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair. Bro, it was an Asajj Ventress joke. Keep Padme's name out yo duckin' mouth. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Non-Star Wars fans. They're the same picture. Do you know what a Dalek is? You mean R2-D2? Become a good Jedi Master and learn the ways of the Force. Go to the dark side. Anakin Skywalker. Halt, citizen. This is an Imperial checkpoint. You may leave once you show us the most recent Star Wars related image on your phone. Young I was. Needed the money I did. Does your mother like Star Wars? Yeah. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Your foster parents are dead. Are you treating me, Master Jedi? The Senate will decide your fate. I'm the Senate. Not yet. It's treason then. Star Trek fans explaining science and history of the universe shown in their movies and TV series. Star Wars fans explaining how a galaxy far far away somewhere out there works. Avatar fans explaining the anatomy of a single plant growing on Pandora. When you thought you hit an animal, but it turns out it was just a child. Keep missing targets, because they are in all different places. My cousin's thinking about smashing a shrimp in my face. Me, try it and I'll kill you. Me, nothing crazy can happen in July. Somehow, Palpatine returned. Each generation of Jedi is progressively less prepared for their first lightsaber duel. Anakin, I have had years of training from the Jedi Order. Luke, I trained Luke for like 3 days with an out of practice old dude. Rey, look, a glow stick. That feeling when you notice cartoon Dooku looks like a Moe with a receding hairline. When your crush denies that they're as cute as you say they are. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Quick, we must go into hiding. All the Jedi are being killed. We still have the younglings, right? This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. Sings. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? The Star Wars prequels were alright. Change my mind. I just love watching TV in the dark. It makes it feel like a movie theater. Luke, I'm disinheriting you and taking on Jessica as my apprentice. I've seen you under that helmet, Dad, and it's not like she's going to want to go out for drinks with you. She fights with the heart and soul of 1,000 Celtic warriors and would be a fine addition to the dark side. That, and I wouldn't have to deal with a whiny little boy anymore. May a million leprechauns shut in your lightsaber case.